Ready?
Only if we're recording.
Is that recording?
Yes.
Is that recording?
Yes.
It's recording?
No.
Yes.
Oh, it is? I stand corrected.
Okay. Welcome to another episode of First Reaction Fan Reaction. I'm your host, Dara Whitman. Here with me is my lovely co-host.
And Cailin Clulier.
We're almost on Community Season 3.
That's wild, man.
Yeah. And
that's
then
crazy.
Yeah, so that's fun. Curriculum unavailable.
There's no curriculum. What do we do? This is a school.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Gmail, Patreon. Like, comment, subscribe, rate, review. 5 stars. Email. Give us money.
Give us money.
Please and thank you.
And thank you.
Okay, so.
Look at us, still together as a group even. What, 2 months after being kicked out of...
What month is it?
You know where?
Yeah, good thing I came up with this idea for potluck dinners.
Here's all you said
May?
was I'm hungry.
Well, Henry Ford said
April?
I need a ride.
When did they get kicked out?
Is that a
I
casserole?
don't know.
It's bagel bites and a deconstructed hot pocket reduction with a Doritos glaze. I just really want to make my food.
That's fair.
You know?
Did anybody bring anything that isn't poison? I need to eat natural, organic foods, or I'm never gonna get rid of this hangover.
Jeff, what'd you bring?
I feel like Troy's food would help.
Right?
Sorry, dead battery.
2 months after the expulsion,
Yes. 2
we're at...
months. That's crazy. 2 months is a crazy amount in semester time. That's like half a semester.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at Troy and Abed in his apartment for dinner. We're doing like a little potluck thing.
Yeah.
Troy, we only know what Troy made, which was bagel bites, a deconstructed hot pocket reduction with a Dorito glaze.
Yeah. Sounds
Which-
great.
I think Bitchin' with Babish tried to make it because like the reduction.
Oh, really?
The reduction I think sounded weird.
Yeah.
And then the Doritos glaze also sounded weird, but like that doesn't sound terrible.
Yeah. Imagine just the Doritos glaze would just be crumbled up and put it even though it's not a glaze.
Well, can you just like put like maybe like a simple syrup and then put Doritos in it?
Oh yeah.
I was like how some people like those like that like dumb TikTok thing where like the guy just like gets like Doritos and then just like that's like the batter thing to deep fry cheese.
Cheese.
But like Kraft singles cheese, which I don't know if I want that fried.
No. Not the Kraft singles.
Like if I want something fried, I want like high quality fried.
Yeah.
But it's funny because like Britta has a hangover and like she wants like organic food. I'm like, actually that what Troy made would probably help.
Yeah. Right?
I learned that
seems
the
like
hard
good
way of
hangover
like
food.
my stomach hurting after a hangover and then eating like toast and then still feeling bad and then I ate like a panini and then I felt a lot better.
Yeah, I gotta soak up all the juices.
Where's Abed? Have you seen Abed?
Probably out getting something really cool for the dinner. See? Cool. Abed brought delicious felice.
Yay!
Abed?
Inspector Spacetime. What's he doing
Going
here?
through the dumpster outside the administration building in Greendale again.
This cadet could use a lesson in intergalactic protocol.
Officer, he's just playing a character from TV.
Oh yes, I'm very familiar with Inspector Spacetime. Think a guy becomes a cop because his prom night was a dream? If this were code, I'd take a word for that. But here in
Yeah, and then Officer Gurkowski comes in with Abed who shows up as Inspector Spacetime.
Yep.
the real world, trespassing is a crime.
We're sorry, officer. Our friend has been having a hard time adjusting to being expelled from Greendale. It won't happen again.
That's for sure. I talked to your former dean. I recommended he press charges. He said he'd hold off on the condition that you set an appointment with this guy. He's offering to foot the bill for the consultation himself.
It's the number for a psychiatrist.
What? No. Abed's not crazy. What does the dean get off?
He's not the real dean. He's been replaced by an identical life form for some nefarious purpose.
Yes!
Ready for the time.
That actually is true.
Space.
It's he went back to Greendale because he's trying to figure out the mystery and like he keeps telling everybody the dean's not the dean.
Right.
It's an impersonator, which like correct.
Yes.
He's right.
But it does sound crazy because he's saying it in the Inspector Spacetime accent.
Yes. So Officer Gurkowski comes in, and I like Officer Gurkowski.
He's a good character.
Because he's
I
like very
him.
much like outside of Community and like not Community Greendale and
Yeah.
like straightforward, but also like really there.
Yeah.
Like he's like, I know what Inspector Spacetime is. Like you don't think a guy becomes a cop because his prom night was a great night. So he basically says that the dean is not gonna once. Basically, he said, I think you should press charges, but the dean said no, just like go to the psychiatrist and we'll
Just
be
gives
fine.
him a referral.
Also, like, you shouldn't leave a brick to hold the door open. It's a brick. Look at it. It's like...
I'll be right there, Inspector.
Hey, before I go, You really shouldn't be using this to prop open your building's door. This is an antique fire brick. I'd say pre-Civil War. And note the uneven orange hue and the embossment on the back. Quite a nifty little piece of Americana. You could get 50, 60 bucks for it from the right collector.
Nice.
I watch a lot of Antiques Roadshow.
Very good.
That's fair.
Anyway, walk to your cars in pairs tonight. Rates up 8%.
Oh my god.
$60? Hello, rich people? Troy's joining you. Yes, I'll hold.
You just the
High
whole
quality.
like
It's like $50, $60.
Vanna White to the. It's so fun. I watch a lot of Antiques Roadshow. That's really good. I don't.
I used to watch like what was it? There was like a treasure show, but it was like for like movie stuff.
Okay.
So there was one for I think I saw one for like Riddler stuff and like
That's
from like
cool.
Batman, which was fun. I don't know. I don't even remember what that show is called anymore. I don't even know. It's not on. I don't think.
Yeah.
But so Abed's got to go to see a psychiatrist.
He does.
Abed, I'm Dr. Heidi.
What's that guy's name?
We're going to
I
have
don't
a
know.
little chat
I
tonight.
know who he is, but I don't know.
How does that sound?
I don't need therapy.
Well, that's a perfectly
We all
normal
need therapy.
response.
I concur with Dr. Heidi's diagnosis.
I haven't diagnosed anything yet.
Psych major, got your back, Brown.
Yeah.
She's not even a student
I have
anymore.
to say, I didn't expect to see so many of you.
Abed won't go to any kind of doctor on his own. We caught him last year trying to remove his own tonsils.
Well, why don't you let me take it from here?
Oh, we need to figure out who the psychiatrist is.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I know who he is. Like you've seen him like a bunch of times, but I don't actually know his name.
Mm-hmm.
Or what
terrible.
else?
I should, as soon as I hear the name, I'd be like, oh yeah.
Or like what else he's been in.
Yeah.
But like I'm like I've seen him.
Right.
John Hodgman.
Oh my god, I knew it. I was gonna say it's not John Hodge. It was John.
What was he in? It looks like he was on the Daily
Show. Yeah, he had like a whole segment. He was basically his
God,
character.
I remember, yeah,
his character was just like the rich guy.
I'm moving on. Really? The point is, I'm retiring to an exclusive gated community.
Wow, you're going to Florida?
No, John, an exclusive gated community on Mars.
Planet Mars?
Yeah, technically it's called Summer Wine Links at the Hellas Impact Crater, but we just call it the colony. Star Wipe.
Oh my god, now I remember, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I was not putting two and two together. I apologize. I should know that.
I thought I saw him in like something else.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I know. So like, I've seen his face. I was like, I've seen his face, but I don't remember his name. Okay. So that's who's playing the doctor.
Yeah.
And so Abed goes to the session with everybody because he won't go to the doctor without everybody.
You have to understand about Abed. He's usually, adorable weird, like Mork from Mork. But since we got expelled, he's been creepy weird, like present day Robin Williams.
I'm not crazy.
Well, Abed,
Is that age 12?
I don't deal in crazy. I deal in help. So how long has Abed needed a crazy amount of help? All of this behavior started after you were expelled?
May have been a ramp up.
Yeah. So the doctor's kind of like, so is this like a new thing for Abed? Like all this weird stuff like has happened before, and they're kind of like, remember?
It's okay, buddy. Just a few more minutes and we're good until spring, okay?
But it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
This way. We'll get the hour back later in the year.
I rented our house last night. I'm not spoiled.
Remember?
Yeah.
It was quite the hilarious thrill ride. That Brett Ratner, he's a master at comedic action adventure.
Is this another not clip show? Clip show.
He's a master at making movies in general.
It took me a second.
He's the new Spielberg.
And then clip show.
Yay!
It took you a minute.
It's a community style clip show. It did. You're just like, remember? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, wait, no. This is
No,
what
you
we're
don't.
doing.
It's one of the fake clip shows.
I love a fake clip show. It's great.
So we have some like moments of like Abed kind of like being. It kind of feels like they're a little bit more like categorized in the last one, which is fine. So it's like more like Abed doing like weird stuff. So like one is like he doesn't understand daylight savings, which like fair.
Yeah.
I don't actually think it works.
No, it's weird.
Doesn't Germany not do that?
Most countries don't do daylight savings.
Oh, I thought it was most. So why are we the weirdos?
Because we are.
Like, we
God
don't
bless
use
America.
the metric system. We don't use the metric system, which is like a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
We do daylight savings, which doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Or other monster stuff.
Yeah, you know.
We take away people's rights.
Yeah. A lot of places do that, though. We're not exclusive in that one.
So there's that, and then Shirley talking about how she just saw Tower Heights and how great of a director Brett Ratner is.
I have to go. You're a bad person. You're a bad person.
Stop it. Oh, poor Shirley.
Time enough at last to eat a sandwich. Though even he knew that this sandwich was nearer his last sandwich than his first.
Hey, bud, I'm trying to eat.
He said, oldly, his brittle bones straining to support the weight of his wrinkly skin.
Stop narrating me.
He shouted to no one, just a man alone in time with nothing but the cold squishiness of tuna salad to comfort him.
I take it back. I don't want to be in your novel.
Fierce Rawthorne had nearly lost his grip on reality. Lately, he'd begun to think that he was in a novel. And action.
Abed, what the hell are you doing?
Cut. We got it. One more for safety.
Abed, it's 4:30 in the morning and you're in my bedroom.
Use that. Okay. And action.
He's a dick, right?
I guess I don't know much about him.
Well, he did X-Men 3. And then I think he did a bunch of stuff other people don't like as bad. And then later, I think Olivia Munn accused him of like something with like sexual harassment.
We don't like that.
And then I think that he like purposefully outed Elliot Page at one point.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. We don't like that.
Nope. And then he also narrates as Pierce is eating a sandwich.
Yep. Which is kind of funny.
Yep. And then when the doctor like hears all these examples, he's like, okay, so this is proof that Abed needs help. And then they're like, well, no, I mean, like, we're all a bit nuts. We've done some crazy stuff.
That's almost completely, nearly all of it.
If Abed is as sick as you all say, then I have
Wait a minute. Nobody in this room gets to define sick.
I do. I'm a psychiatrist. Any kind of doctor can, really. Yes.
Well, if Abed's sick, then we're all sick.
Yeah.
Let's determine a person's sanity from a few amusing stories.
Exactly. I mean, if anything, Abed's more sane than any of us.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
He's certainly crazy as one of us, but, you know, we're all kind of crazy town banana pants.
Yeah, that's
Talk
true.
to me about crazy town banana pants.
Look, we're just saying it's been a crazy year for everybody. Who among us hasn't had the odd banana in his or her pants, right?
I have.
And then we first see Britta, she walks in and her hair is all like messed up. And then she's like,
How long does peyote last? Just asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Troy and Abed and Annie in the morning.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing, my ass. What are all these cameras doing here?
Love the wigs.
Here, take my coat.
Thank you.
aww.
So sweet.
Just don't eat anything or drink anything. And no sweating. Or bending at the elbows. And no chairs with backrests. And if you take it off, wooden hangers only. You're probably warm now, right?
How long does peyote last? Annie attempts to do a version of Troy and Abed in the morning with like some teddy bears, and she's a co-host.
Yeah. She just wants to be part of things.
There's a wake party, and Jeff and Annie are kind of. It looks like a cute moment, but then because like Jeff gives her his jacket, and then he's like worried about the jacket, so then he's like,
right. He's like, he's so anal about like his possessions and like his expensive stuff that he freaks out about it. Just Jeff being Jeff.
Yeah.
Classic Jeff.
Good news, guys. I spent all my money.
Boy, you can't bring that in here.
Yes, I can. It's all terrain, dummy.
Cookies for the study group, but my boys ate them. So since they took something of yours, you all get something of theirs. Elijah loves this, Britta. There you go, Jeff. Here you go, Troy.
Karate championship, second place. Now I'll be unstoppable.
So you see what you call insanity? We call solidarity.
I'm
Just finished telling him about it and you grab it and squeeze it.
Troy rolls in with an ATV, and he's like, "Good news, guys! I spent all my money." And then he's like,
Don't
you
worry.
can't drive that in there. And then he's like, yes, I can. It's all terrain.
It's all terrain.
And then Shirley is comes in upset because she made brownies for the study group and then the kids ate them.
Mhm.
So then she takes it from the kids and gives it to them. Which, like, is that logical?
That's some classic parenting right there. It's a classic parenting movie.
I think there's worse parenting.
There's a lot worse parenting out there.
Like
but
on the news?
That just felt like very like 90s style parenting.
Yeah, so then one of them she gets to try, it's like a karate trophy, second place, and then he's about to just like chop the table and we see that.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we get back to the point saying like, weird.
Yeah.
And then also like Troy's hand still hurts from that because we see him like shit.
It's really funny.
And then
And so, as a group, do you always indulge Abed in these little misadventures?
well,
Get back. Our adventures are very manly. What?
I'd say there's nothing more important to mental health than a support system. And assuming that this group is, for Abed, said support system, I think I've heard everything I need to hear in order to make a decision. I think that Abed should be committed.
No.
You mean committed to his character work, right? Because he already is. I bet show him you're Don Draper.
Cigarettes.
Nice, very good, very
No,
good.
I mean an institution.
You mean like marriage?
I mean a mental institution.
Ah, so do I. Please help me lighten the mood.
A very good Groucho Marx there, Jeff. I saw it.
the doctor's like, okay, I think Abed needs to be institutionalized.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, no?
No. That doesn't make any sense.
It's like, you only do that if you're a harm to yourself or others.
Right. Or you volunteer to do it.
Right. Well, I think the idea that, like, this escalation might lead to him being in harm to others.
Yeah.
Which, like, maybe.
Please, Mr. Doctor, psychiatrist, sir. Please don't send my best friend to crazy people jail.
Relax. He doesn't have the right. Abed's not dangerous.
Yeah, he's just unique, like a snowflake who gets bent out of shape when you mix up Star Wars and space treks.
Or a serial killer signature. I'm a psych major.
His continued obsession with Greendale Community College suggests the potential for escalation. And frankly, these stories you've been telling me are very troubling.
You're troubled. I don't remember any of those things happening. Since when did these three live together?
Look, Abed's obsession with Greendale doesn't make him crazy. If you had gone to school there, you'd be obsessed with it too. It's a messed up place. We had lockers.
Yeah.
We had lockers.
But everything's like, no. Like, he's not crazy. It's Greendale. Greendale makes us all crazy.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Professor Wobbenswim. Who's ready to learn?
Dude! This is not the way to agree on parking for the job fair. It's inhumane.
You have a better idea, Britta?
Yes, thousands of them.
Vicky to Queen 3.
That's really good.
That's all for today. Read chapter 4.
We see, like, some of the weird stuff at Greendale, like some of the classes, like baby talk.
Yeah, the great classes.
There's a chess game to figure out who's going to do parking at the job fair between Greendale and City College.
Yep.
Advanced breath holding.
I was waiting for somebody to pass out during that one, but...
Okay, we just gonna ignore that.
Yeah.
Bananas?
Yes.
Toast.
Yes.
Bubblegum.
Yes.
Pancakes.
Yes.
Fries?
Get out. Get out. There's one every year. I will not tolerate clowning.
Car keys?
Yes. Last bathroom break. You have got to cram for.
No,
Excuse me,
it's
sir.
not the dog.
Can we get you a...
Settle your bones, Rufus. We got a long road tomorrow.
Welcome.
Ladder.
Interesting.
Shirley finds a library book with a gun-shaped hole in it, and she's like, no. Pierce goes to the bathroom, and then he gets a 10,000 flush.
Yes, the big celebration for that.
There's a hobo in the study room at one point with a really aggressive dog.
Yes. Poor puppy.
Ladders.
Ladders.
Woo!
Yeah. Woo! Great class.
So then the doctor suggests that it's just like, okay, so like this place is weird, but then like if you want to become mentally healthy, you should probably just like put this Greendale to the side.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Just want to see if we got the same thing.
It sounds as though this Greendale had quite an effect on all of you. You should all definitely stop dwelling on it if you want to be healthy.
Well, come on, it wasn't all bad. I was there longer than anybody, and I'm fine. How are you? Why do you ask? 3:30.
Uh-oh.
What Pierce was saying before he started sundowning is true.
Oh my
We
God.
can't just pass the crazy buck to Greendale. It could be a good place too.
That really doesn't matter.
Yeah, we have a lot of memories of Greendale being in our corner.
yeah. Okay, well, it wasn't all bad. There was some good stuff.
Yeah.
And then we see some good stuff. So we have the dean in like a little sexy fireman outfit.
Elaine! I just wanted to drop by and tell y'all we ought to be hot stepping it out to the parking lot in a brisk but orderly fashion.
Is there a fire drill?
No, sir, there's an actual fire. I wanted you guys to be the first to know before I tell everyone else. I know, it's not right to play favorites, but it's no more right to sit under your feelings, and I don't know what I'd do without you guys. Whoa. Okay, fire! Fire! There's a fire! Darcy, you've got a cold. You're sick? Go! Oh! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here!
Warning the study group before anybody else that there is an actual
There's an
fire.
actual real fire, but like he's not supposed to play favorites, but like he doesn't want them to know there's a fire.
Also, it's probably fair that like, yes, of course, it's obvious that Greendale would not have fire alarms.
Yes. Real, because we've seen it before. That the ones in place don't actually work.
Yes. We see Annie walking in the hallway one day, and there's another girl, and that bitch had the audacity to wear the same thing as Annie.
How dare?
Yes. And then the
I always
dean's
think
like,
that's funny, like the trope of like, oh, we wore the same thing. How dare you? And I'm always like, oh my god, we're buddies now.
I was thinking like, who wore it better?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that always makes me feel bad.
Yeah, right.
But it also reminds me of the Lizzie McGuire movie where Kate's like, Lizzie McGuire, you are an outfit repeater.
Oh no.
And I'm like, I do that all the time.
Who doesn't repeat outfits? Who here has?
It's like a lot of money if you can't repeat an outfit.
Limitless outfits. That's literally 365 days worth of outfits. That's a lot of outfits.
Right.
So many outfits.
And like, what if you have like a thing in the day and then a thing at night? That's more.
That's 2 outfits.
And what about pajamas? Do you wear a different pair of pajamas every day?
Right. Is it the same pajamas? Do you just have one pair of pajamas to make up for the rest of the stuff in your closet? These are the questions.
You're supposed to wear are you supposed to wear different underwear every day?
Yeah. I would imagine. Oh, right. These are the questions.
I think you should wear different underwear every day, technically.
Yes, change your underwear.
Unless you change it at night after a shower, then it's okay.
Right.
Anyway.
Can't believe we got here too late for pizza.
Worst pizza day ever.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it. What am I gonna do with all this garbage?
It's me, the dean. I pulled the last 6 pieces of pizza for you.
Oh, back to garbage detail.
We have a few students with birthdays today, but hey, why single them out? What about the students who aren't celebrating anything at all? Are they any less special? Troy and Jeffrey and Annie and Britta and Shirley and Pierce and Abed and Jeffrey, just a few of the most special students in the world.
The group is upset because they missed the pizza for pizza day, but then the dean saved them some slices so they get pizza. The dean sings a song over the announcement about the group.
Yeah.
Specifically. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, wait, all of the good things about Greendale are about the dean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's great, but you really didn't need to go into it.
You know what occurs to me? What all those great Greendale memories have in common?
I was barely in them.
They were all about Dean Pelton.
That's what I've been trying to make you guys understand for the last 2 months. I keep telling you, we weren't expelled by the real dean. Couldn't have been him. He loved us.
Maybe we've been so concerned with moving past Greendale, we've been living in denial.
It's true. I mean, let's face it, we weren't driven crazy by Greendale. And Abed's not the crazy one for obsessing about it. Abed, we're sorry. We haven't been supporting you. And we haven't been honest with ourselves. Dr. Heidi, something weird is going on with that school.
Yes.
Abed doesn't need to be here.
So and then they realize something's off, and then Abed's like, yes, what I'm trying to tell you, that's not the dean. The dean would never do that to us. And they're like, Abed, you're right.
With them. Yeah, it's true.
We solved it. Now we gotta go figure out what's going on and save the dean. Mm-hmm. And the doctor's like,
we need to be there.
But There is no there.
That's the problem. That's why we have to go back.
No, you can't go back to Greendale.
Why? Because it isn't healthy?
Because it doesn't exist.
Gasp.
Park by a meter. Have y'all parked by a meter?
Wait, what?
What do you mean Greendale doesn't exist?
Well, there is a place called Greendale, and you all spent 3 years there, but it was not a community college.
Guys, like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, why? Because, like, it'll hurt our mental health. And then he's like, no, Greendale doesn't exist.
And it gets all spooky, like, ooh.
I parked by a meter. Did y'all park by a meter? Wait, what?
That was good.
And then
These memories that you people have been sharing are a shared psychosis. You were patients there together, you were released together, and I'm alarmed to see that you are now relapsing together.
That's really funny.
No. This is not real. You're lying.
Search your mind for the real memories. Try to look past the trauma that you've been blocking out.
What trauma?
You all came to this community college after your lives had fractured. Pill addiction, failed legal career, broken marriage, lost scholarship, old.
Enough! I don't want to hear mine.
Doctor kind of, like, says, like, this whole thing about, that there is a place called Greendale.
Yeah.
And you all spent time there, spent 3 years there, but it's not a school, it's an asylum.
It's an asylum.
And each of them had a nervous breakdown due to various stuff going on, like pill addiction, family falling apart, failed lawyer career, old.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
True.
They're basically saying they had, like, through all this trauma, they had a
shared psychosis?
Their shared psychosis.
Yeah.
It was a mentally compatible alternative to your grim reality. Grim reality.
If you say so.
Can't you believe this secret trampoline we found?
No, it's so great.
Come on, Leonard.
Yeah, Leonard.
Oh, baby, boomer
You're welcome. You're welcome for everything in the world.
Terry, stop it.
And then we sort of get this, like, flashback to an asylum of, like, episode stuff that happened. Like, one of them is, like, Troy and Jeff jumping on a mattress and, like, trampoline.
They're like, wow, a secret trampoline. Everyone else in the background, like, zombies. Like,
Oh, I forgot to mention one of the...
Damn it out of slugs.
Damn
This time I'll put you square, you pickle-sucking McGillicuddy.
Why did you save me, Dean?
Important paintball is to you, Abed. I wanted you to win.
It's not important anymore.
Remember our people?
That's really funny.
Feels forced.
You just enjoy your prize. Free tickets to see Chicago at the Greendale Civic Center. George went and Stephanie Powers.
I realized is that basically they just set up, like, a flashback thing of, like, a whole paintball episode.
Yeah. Oh my god, one of the flashbacks. Yes.
With the Dean with the paintball episode.
But like a
Like
noir
30s.
mobster style thing. And it's that was really good.
And I also thought it was funny because, like, the prize there was this tickets to Chicago, and I'm like, okay, well, that's not a big enough prize for the school to go nuts, so I think just Greendale's nuts.
Right. Yeah.
So, like, every time it made sense, but I'm like,
But it's also just like, I love how self-referential it is. Be like, oh yeah, you know, definitely we sure did paintball this year. We sure did it.
We sure did paintball.
Yeah, we sure did it. And it was this themed, and it was a great genre parody. Everyone had a good time. Okay, bye. I really like how
I just think it's funny, like, putting the effort to, like, set up, like, oh, look, like, paintball, like, sort of, like, that thing, but it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then they do the paintball fight in the asylum, and we also, like, it's from season 2, because we see Annie and Alfred making...
They're just, like, awkwardly, like...
Ned.
Right, they're like,
It's
they're
like,
all,
Mark-
like, doped up on, like, lithium, and they're, like, very lazily making out with each other, and everyone's like, whoa, we gotta do the paintball.
For Greendale, and then it's like, Baby Boomer Santa.
Yeah.
That whole thing. And then they like sitting at a table and they're trying to think of episodes. And he's like, follow up. So remember we did this and this and this?
Yeah.
Hey!
Let's do a clip show.
Final episode.
Don't forget the clip show.
Harrison Ford.
Remember when we went camping?
Yes.
Remember? When we went to the nursery?
Yes.
Remember when we remembered going camping while we were in the nursery?
I'm a millionaire, I'm an inventor, I'm a legend, and I had sex with a kid.
Should we increase their lithium?
Not yet. I want to see what happens if we confiscate one of their pens.
I appreciate the dubbing of Garrett's voice.
And then also Leonard's there at one point. And then we see Dr. Dean and Dr. Garrett.
Yeah.
And then
they dub over Garrett.
Yeah, they dubbed over Garrett.
Whose voice was it?
I think it was Ann Harmon's.
Okay.
Oh, look, I think it's on trivia, but I think it's that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I love the thing where the dubbed Garrett's like, not yet. I want to see what happens if we take one of their pens.
Mm. That's good.
And everybody's like, what?
It's not possible.
You're right.
You say you started as a Spanish study group. Do any of you speak Spanish?
Mi nombre es Bombero Tirantes.
And you've attended Greendale for 3 years, but don't community colleges end after 2?
Everyone's always saying that.
They finally brought it up.
Attend school 5 to 7 years. Many offer 4-year degrees.
In your mind, they do. In your mind. And you've shared this delusion
This is
with
great.
each other.
This is really funny. I really like this.
That doesn't make sense. And then the doctor's like, well, sure it does. Think about it. Like, you go to this magical school where everything revolves around you.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, you said you've been there for, like, you started a Spanish group. Do any of you know Spanish? Which, like, isn't really a point because, like, I took French for 3 years. Don't remember French. You remember German, but, like, you took
I ended up minoring in it, so.
So, like, you took a shit ton of German.
Yeah.
And then also, like, you guys have been there for 3 years, but community colleges last for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, they finally brought it up.
I thought that was so funny. I was so, like, satisfied by the fact that we brought up the fact that usually it's only for 2 years. It was good.
And then they finally kind of accepted, like, okay, maybe this is true. And then they're leaving, and then Jeff's like,
swing dance music back in the 90s. And then you were released, probably because your insurance ran out. But the official story is that you're now fit to live within society again. You just have to accept the truth.
we did it!
Wait. Give me a break. That made no sense.
Yeah, it's me. No, I think they bought it. I had to do a little riffing at the end, but it was pretty convincing.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Right.
And then you can see the doctor, like, crawling out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it looks like I'm sneaking out the window, it's just a symptom of your deepening psychosis. Don't hurt me.
Greendale doesn't exist? How long do you think we'd buy that?
I'm literally carrying a Greendale backpack.
I have like 1,000 pictures of the campus on my phone.
I have children I see every day. I have definitely not been locked up.
Get him!
Why would you lie to make us think we were crazy?
Because, Miss Edison, Greendale is purgatory. And I am the devil.
What?
Knew it.
Stop letting him make you realize stuff.
And they grab him, and they're kind of like, why would you make up an asylum thing? That doesn't make sense. And then Annie's like, yeah, I have a Greendale backpack. It's like, I have a ton of pictures. Like, and Shirley's like, I've seen like my kids. Like,
right.
So it's like, no.
They pick it apart really quickly, which is really funny. Like, to me, like, this whole episode with this part was very much a play on, like, the conspiracy theories about a show. It'd be like, oh, what if they were actually in a coma the whole time? Yeah. Or, like, it's actually a psych ward. Or, like, whatever. I just think it's so... Because I hate those theories. I think I talked about this on the show, I think, probably a really long time ago.
I don't know if we had... I don't...
Really?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. But if we had, it was a really long time ago. Not. But anyway, like, you know those, like, things where it's like, oh, there's a conspiracy theory about this show. It was actually, this person's in a coma the whole time. Or this person lost their mind because of this. And now they're in, like, the loony bin or whatever. And I hate them so much because they feel so uncreative as theories. Mm-hmm. I'm like, that's so... stupid. Like, it's so easy just to be like, this person was in a coma the whole time, or like that person was not real. Ho-ho. But like, I feel like that's what they did with this, and then they just like really pick it apart. It's super easy. They're just like, actually no, that is stupid and dumb.
Or it's all in a snow globe.
It's all in a snow globe. That one was kind of funny. I don't know what the deal with that was.
I think they did it like once on Buffy, but that wasn't like the ending plot twist.
Yeah.
That was just like for an episode.
Yeah.
And it was like a spell thing. It was fine. So then also like the doctor like tries to bring up another thing saying like I am the devil, this is purgatory, and Victoria was like
right, which is another like
loss.
And
then I love how like the doctor's like slaps Troy, like stop making him make you realize stuff.
These aren't even good lies.
All right, fine. I had to come up with something. You were getting too close.
Close to what?
To the truth. The Indian kid was right.
He's Arabic.
Also Polish.
Whatever. I'm a fake psychiatrist, not a fake ethnologist. The point is, your dean was kidnapped by Ben Chang and replaced with the double. I was hired to get you off the scent.
Chang kidnapped the dean?
Even for him, that's insane.
Is it?
Is it?
Think about it.
And the doctor's like, all right, like I was just hired by Ben Chang to get you guys off the snuff. Like, yes, like the Indian kid was right. He's there.
Which is funny because Danny Pudi is Indian and Polish.
I thought he's okay, maybe okay. No, I knew he was Polish, but I thought he wasn't. I think
we should look this up.
We should probably
before we gotta fact check ourselves. We gotta check ourselves before we wreck ourselves.
I'm pretty sure he's Pakistani. Oh, Indian. Okay, you're right.
Yeah. Look at me go.
You're right.
Either way, the character and the actor is also part Polish. So.
Yes, we got that right.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's crazy for Chang to do, like replace the dean. And then they're like, is it? And then we see went crazy that the Chang did this year. So like he's
doing lines of corn.
I said, "Ah, damn."
Chang, what are you doing?
I'm predicting future crimes.
Now I'm sick.
See? You said that would happen. You are a precog. Again.
You're weak.
Or did Doritos or something?
It's corn chips.
Close enough.
Corn chips, yeah.
He did like a Minority Report thing where he had Garrett in like a pool.
Yeah.
With like headphones on his head to figure out a crime thing. Shocked his balls a few times.
Has to be stronger.
But as they're reminiscing, the doctor guy ran away.
Guys, while we were remembering Chang is crazy, the fake doctor sneaked away.
Damn it!
There goes our only chance of clearing our names.
You guys, forget about us. The dean has been kidnapped. He's out there somewhere, alone and cold, and most likely trying to cobble together a sexy Patty Hearst costume.
That's right. Wait, what?
We need to rescue the dean.
You need to get back to that school.
And we definitely never need to do another paintball.
Yeah.
See? Therapy does work.
That's pretty funny.
Hug.
Aw. Yep.
And they're like, oh man. But then they're like, you know what? We're friends.
Mm-hmm.
So like we'll be able to solve this together and save the dean.
Right.
Yay.
Hooray.
The end?
The end.
Troy and Abed in the morning. Nice. Welcome back, all you night owls.
Troy, why don't we open up the phone lines?
Talk to us, lonely hearts.
We got Jeff W. calling.
Hello?
Hey, Jeff, what's your question?
Who is this?
Great question. We're us.
Guys, it's 3 in the morning. I'm trying to sleep.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jeff. Why don't you stay on the line and we'll get your information?
Yeah, we'll get you the help you need.
Our next caller is Annie E. What's on your mind tonight, Annie?
Hey guys, long time, first time, love the show.
Oh, appreciate you. How can we help?
You can shut up and go to sleep!
Well, Jackson Jills, that's about all the time we have tonight.
Yeah, until next time, may your dreams be sweet and your nightmares be spooky monster scary and not grandma died scary.
Troy and Abed in the morning.
Nice. Well, that was fun.
That was a good time.
The end tag is Troy and Abed in the morning. Nice.
Yeah.
And they like wake up Jeff.
They just call people at 3 a.m.
Right. And then Annie eventually just like bangs on the door. It's like, go to sleep.
Yeah. Pretty funny.
The end?
The end.
What do we learn today?
Plot twists where they're all in the insane asylum are stupid. Or that they're all in purgatory is stupid. Unless only one show did that right.
Staying Elsewhere?
No.
What show did it right?
The Good Place.
Right.
Yeah.
Did they do it Insane Asylum?
as in it was purgatory, not.
Oh, I guess, but like that whole setting was that they were dead anyway.
Yeah, but
and also that was the first season. I usually think of that like that's like their twist for the end of the show.
Yeah. Okay. Good Place is a good show.
That's a good forking show.
It's a good forking show. What else? Just because people are a little strange doesn't mean that they should be committed.
Yes. Greendale's weird?
Greendale is weird, man. That's all there is.
We should probably save the Dean?
Save the Dean. I sure hope we do that next episode.
What'd you think of this episode?
I really like this episode.
Yeah.
I really like this episode. Again, because it kind of touches on, it kind of parodies a thing that I think is dumb. But I just really enjoyed, I don't know, something about this episode I just really enjoyed. I'm not sure. I can't put my finger on it.
Fake clip shows help.
Yes, the fake clip shows I love the fake clip show. And
I did love how it took, for some reason, like, I thought, like, right away you were gonna get it. I love it took you a second. You're like, wait.
Yeah. I didn't know where we were going with this episode. As soon as I figured out where we were going, I was on board. But I love the fake clip show episode. It's, again, this show is very self-referential, so some of the things where it sets up, it's like, oh yeah, this, and you're like, you know what you're doing. I feel like I can trust Community a lot of times to, like, know what it's doing. And so if they do something, I'm just like, okay, we can enjoy that.
I'm sure season 4 will continue that. We'll get to it.
I'm scared. But anyway, so that's that.
Yeah, I do like this. I think I like the other clip show a bit better, but this one is kind of like a bit more organized. The Asylum stuff is hilarious.
Yes.
And very referential. And then you're like, oh, yes, that doesn't make sense.
Right. And then just like being able to like in 5 seconds being like, wait, no, that's dumb is really good.
I also love how like we set this up so like we're gonna like do a new thing and then we kind of just like jump to the next episode, which has like nothing to do with it.
Absolutely nothing to do with it. But this episode I really liked it for what it was, and I appreciated it.
Trivia?
I love some trivia.
Okay. Shirley enjoyed Tower Heist, an apparent mix of Star Wars and Star Trek, calling it Space Trucks. I only do that for funsies.
Yeah.
Like, oh look, I love Star Trek when they go in the Millennium Falcon.
Exactly.
I know the difference.
I know what a Wookiee is.
The Paintball Prize tickets to the production of Chicago. Again, not a good prize.
Yeah, that's all right.
Well,
support local theater.
That's true. Shirley says that Brett Ratner is the new Spielberg, which greatly upsets Ovid.
Yeah.
Fair?
That's fair.
Troy compares Ovid to the character Robin Williams played, and then Robin Williams himself. I don't think that aged very well.
Yeah, let's not think about that.
Not think about that. Dean Felton mentions that Chicago was starred George Wendt and Stephanie Powers.
Okay.
I don't know who they are.
I don't know. Looks like they have articles.
Oh, it was on. So George Wendt was on Cheers.
Oh, he was on Cheers.
Oh, he was Norm.
Oh.
And Stephanie Powers. Sitcom people.
Yes, they're actors.
During the flashback to the asylum, Annie Bird thought Harrison Ford names and Pierce job to Eartha Kitt.
Nice.
Berta mentions Patty Hearst, saying that the Dean is going to dress up as sexy Patty Hearst.
Yeah.
Officer Krakowski is a big fan of Antique Roadshow.
Mm-hmm.
This episode plot is about the characters being delusional patients of a psychiatric hospital who create an alternative, more pleasant reality of the film Shutter Island. I saw that in the theater.
Nice.
And like I think at a point I wasn't like sure if the plot was a mistake. Like I didn't like fully believe that the twist was like accurate.
Oh, okay.
Not accurate, but like I didn't think it made sense because I'm just like, no, but wait, they all play bad guys in movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, oh wait.
Nice.
That was the thing of like the good thing of like a lot of like the head people that seem like bad guys. They're played by people who like will play bad guys in like other movies, like Ben Kingsley and Jackie Haley.
Okay, yeah,
like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a bad movie, but then also like Mark Ruffalo is like, and you think like he's a good guy because it's Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah,
and then it's like, and then Leonardo DiCaprio is just a dream. The contents, rainfall, and thunderstorm experience on Dr. Heidi's office allude to the film as well. The idea that the main characters are actually patients in a mental institution was a popular fan theory of the show Friends.
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
I'm not sure if it was a theory for Friends. I didn't know that, but I know it's like a theory for like a lot of shows like that.
Yeah. Which like, I think really, like, I don't fully love those theories. I think it, but like, they're kind of like a theory, so it doesn't like, like that dark one for Rugrats.
Yeah, that's what I'm referencing too, where it's like, oh, what if somebody was in a coma? I'm like, I don't care.
Well, the movie for Rugrats just like Angelica made up all these babies up because they died.
Yeah, which is depressing. But
can't we have to follow the Rugrats?
I just want to have a good time, man. I just want to have a good time.
Literally, it doesn't make sense with Rugrats. Like the few times they got like lost in the woods in the Rugrats movie, and that didn't make sense because like they're babies.
It's fine.
And like Dill was a newborn.
Oh, that was infant.
Chang snorts a snack food and shouts, "I said hot damn," was nearly quoted me, which very nearly quoting Mina Wallace after snorting cocaine in Pulp Fiction. Chang puts Garrett in a water tank to prove he's a precog, referencing the movie Minority Report. In its final attempt to meet lead the study group, Dr. Heidi tells them that Greendale's Purgatory and a reference to the TV show Lost show had previously been directly referenced in season 2 episode Abed's Uncontrollable Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff states that community college isn't always a 2-year school, as most people believe, addressing the fan and critics' criticism of community. Premise of Jeff attending Greendale for 4 years. Abed twice mentioned that they should never do paintball again, believing it to be too forced.
Yeah.
I feel like if they did it again in the 3rd season, it would have felt forced.
Right.
It's like well, I don't know, because like if you did like traditional paintball thing,
Mhm.
I feel like you could probably like have like fun with that.
Right.
Like if you do it, if you know you're gonna do it every year, like a tradition.
Yeah.
So like maybe.
I don't know. I like how they handle it in this episode, where it's like it happened, but like we're not talking about it.
When Dr. Heidi says the Indian kid was right, Shirley and Abed say that he's Arab and Polish. Danny Petey's half Polish, but the other half is Indian.
Yeah.
We said that at the end of the episode. Chang asked for pitches for a phase 2, and thanks to an underlying name, Megan, for the drinks. Tandem Dan Harmon stated that the episode seems a parody of the writers' room, where he played by Chang and the staff writers, as are the Chang Glorious Bastards.
Okay.
Megan's reference to Megan Gantz, one of the writers.
Yeah.
Actor Don Hosman is well off for playing the PC guy in the North American I'm the Mac on PC. Oh yeah, those. Was it Justin Long did that for a bit?
That was Justin Long, yeah.
TV commercial and the DVD commentary. Gillian Jacobs noted that she acted in one commercial in the series, but it never aired.
Okay.
Abed once does an impression of Don Draper in Mad Men, show Alison Brie has starred in.
Oh.
She was like, it was fun. I think I heard this on the podcast where she was recurring in that role when Community was starting up. So they didn't know if they were going to get her,
Mm-hmm.
but then they did.
Nice.
I know it doesn't say it here, but I'm pretty sure that, and I might just like put it down here, but I'm pretty sure that the Garrett voice was Dan Harmon.
Okay.
It's just not saying it, but I think I'm right. So, all right. Set up more.
Yeah.
For the finale.
Woo.
Let's get to it, or play some video games.
I want to play some video games. Let's go.
Digital estate planning.
We should talk about that.
And play video games?
Yeah. Pew 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 pew.
Abed's right.
That's funny because Abed's right.
Abed usually is right.
And if we were going to fabricate a delusion, why would we fabricate a community college?
Ah, yes. This fantastical community college where everything that happens is unbelievably ridiculous and it all revolves around you as a group. The same reason anyone plunges into psychosis, Miss Perry.